Colombian Mayerlin Vergara has dedicated nearly 22 years of her life to help victims of sexual violence. Today, she is visiting Venezuelan migrants in Riohacha, a city on Colombia's northern Caribbean coast. Vergara is here to help protect migrant women and children from sex trafficking and sexual violence. Every week, the Colombian foundation called Renacer, which means rebirth in English, reaches out to these children. For the past 3 decades, Renacer has helped more than 22,000 children and teenage survivors of sexual exploitation. Renacer provides them a place where they can play without concern for their family's migration-related struggles.
Ese ambiente de confianza hace que hablen, porque muchas veces el abuso sexual se está dando en casa, la explotación sexual se está dando, pero los niños y las niñas no tienen nadie con quien hablarla. Tienen miedo o creen que es normal, creen que es natural.
The active presence of human rights advocacy groups also helps the community report and be aware of sex trafficking networks that look for vulnerable women and children. Vergara says trafficking networks are more easily reaching teens at home.
Eso es uno de los grandes cambios en las dinámicas de abuso y de explotación sexual. Hay explotadores sexuales que a través de las redes sociales contactan a las niñas, a los niños y a los adolescentes, e incluso a través de los videojuegos.
There were 163 reported cases of sexual exploitation of children and adolescents. 45% of them were refugees and migrants. The foundation has recently opened a home in La Guajira that provides a safe space for victims of sex trafficking and sexual violence. For victims, recovery is a long and tumultuous one that requires 24-hour care from therapists, educators, and even specially trained cleaning ladies and meal providers. It is a difficult job, but Vergara says the work pays off. Today is the first meeting in more than 10 years between Vergara and one of the beneficiaries of Renacer, Dionela Castro. Castro was a victim of sexual abuse as a child and had become a sex worker as a teenager. She entered Renacer when she discovered she was pregnant.
Yo salí de la fundación ya formada, bastante formada, como te digo, por los talleres, por las terapias psicológicas se llaman, por el grupo familiar que nos daban.
Castro not only found healing at Renacer, but redefined herself, creating a different life for her family. Her daughter, who was born at the foundation, is finishing her studies to become a sociologist. They consider themselves living proof for the possibility of rebirth after sexual abuse. Michelle Bege, CGTN, La Guajira, Colombia.